Hi everyone, so it's Thursday, and I got about 20 minutes before I gotta go to work, but we got some videos to do. So this one, it's the magic video of the week, and it's basically, I was gonna talk about something else, but then Mark found this image when I mentioned Shadows over Innistrad, and I had not seen this image before. It's an image of some guy with a little glowing sphere and a woman's face behind him. Now, with that being said, I don't know if this is completely legit. I can see a bunch of these right now. Some of them look like they've been done over a couple times, but there's enough of it going around and it's like one of that's going like with the main trailer image, that for the time being, I'm going to treat this as closer to real than fake. Now, it's very possible this could be fake. If anyone can find out if this is fake or not, please let me know. But it looks like this is a fake. This is a very convincing fake. This is a very good-looking fake. But it looks like it's done the art style of Shadows over Innistrad. Now, that being said, what can I discern from this photo? Well, right off the bat, this is Jace. This guy right here is Jace. I made sure to look at it. I made sure to check out the facial markings you see right there on his chin and on his cheeks. And that's Jace right there. But he's not wearing his usual getup. I mean, you can kind of see some of his blue robe underneath this coat he's wearing. But he seems to be like going incognito, or, as I put in the video, maybe he's got now a tinge of black mana in him? Maybe we're going to get a black-blue Jace? I don't think we are, but it'd be an interesting concept, a black-blue Jace. We haven't had a black-blue Planeswalker since Theros, I believe, with Ashiok. And before that was Tezzeret. Other than that, though, we don't really have any black-blue Planeswalkers. And we only have one. Of course, the whole color pie of Planeswalkers is very skewed right now. We only got one white-blue one, white-red one, and we only got one white-green one. We only got two white-blue ones. So we only got technically two, but it's just one in terms of the character. White-black one. So we got a lot of the color pie we need to get to. But what can we discern from this? Well, first off, yes, this is Jace. But why is he here, per se? Why is he in it? Well, first off, he's here because they didn't get a Planeswalker card in the last set. But also, I have a feeling he might be looking for Liliana to help join the Gatewatch and possibly see whatever's going on in Innistrad. Now, what he's doing in this photo, I mean, he looks like he's going incognito and stuff like that, but at the same time, because he's got this nice high-collared coat, got a little blue orb of whatever, magic things. He's an illusionist and a telepath, generally speaking, but who knows exactly what maybe he produces right now. But the fact of the matter is, I mean, he's wearing a different coat than what he usually wears. Maybe it's because he doesn't want to get noticed for his odd attire, so he puts on like an Innistrad-esque jacket. Maybe that's part of the story, and he's going undercover to look for a Planeswalker or the source of a problem on the plane, whatever the Shadows over Innistrad story block problem is. Maybe that's more than likely why he's there. And Liliana's probably going to be there as well, because we didn't get Liliana in this block, so we got to get Liliana back there. Now, do we get Sorin in this block? That's a different story entirely. I would think we'd be inclined to see Sorin, but it's not guaranteed, because he's kind of looking for Nahiri at the moment, and I don't think she's on this plane, so who knows. Now, that being said, the other interesting thing of this image right now is this face in the background. I heard someone say, is this Una from Lorwyn Shadowmoor, and I'm like, I heard that. I'm like, no, that can't be her. She's not a Planeswalker, and it's possible she's dead. And she's a fairy. They don't get Planeswalker sparks. They're part of the actual plane themselves. They're embodiments of the nature of the plane. So the question is, who is this face right now? Now, this is not Liliana. I can tell you right now, this is not Liliana. I mean, anything's possible. Let's not kid ourselves on that. But it's not Liliana. Because she's not wearing anything on her head. She doesn't have like the same attire, and from the little I can see on her neck. So it's and she seems to have much more highlighted facial features. Her eyes are basically black with like two little sparks, but I think that's just Starline. Which, by the way, if I'm looking at this correctly, excuse my head, I'm just trying to get a good image. I think this is kind of going the Dark Knight Rises route, where you saw the cityscape and the buildings forming the bat symbol. This is kind of doing the same thing a little bit with like trees, I think, but it's kind of hard to say. Who is this character? Now, I have a feeling this character is probably going to be a key player in the block, whoever this woman is. Now, is she another Planeswalker? Is she a demon of some kind, a vampire, a spirit? That'd be cool to have like a Ghost Spirit as the bad guy. We haven't had that, I think, since the original Ravnica block. But, well, kind of. I mean, the Vampire Lord of the Dimir was a spirit near the end of the block, and then the Boros Captain was a spirit throughout the rest of the block after he died. She's there for a reason. That's what we're saying. She's got to be a key player, whoever she is. I would assume that she might be the antagonist of this block. Can't think of many times we've had a female antagonist in any of the Magic block. We didn't have one in Mirrodin. We didn't have one in Ravnica, per se. I mean, they were antagonists, but not like the main one, kind of. No, I guess in Ravnica you could say like the Golgari sisters were definitely one of the main focal points for the first part of it. Then Lorwyn and Shadowmoor. Una's you could count, I suppose. Then Bellara, no, that was all Bolas. Zendikar's the Eldrazi. Return to Scars and Mirrodin Phyrexians. Yeah, there was no real key villain throughout the entirety of the original Innistrad when you think about it. There was a story going on, and like demons and stuff got released. Grizzlebrain came back, but there was no key villain. And then Return to Ravnica, there was no real key villain, except Vraska showed up near the end, and she caused trouble, but that was about it. In Theros, there was no key villain. There was no, well, Xenagos was the key villain, but yeah, nah. Then Khans, Bolas, there was no key villain in that. There wasn't. It was just warring clans. That was it. And now we had Battle for Zendikar, which is the Eldrazi again. So it'd be nice to see an actual main character is the kind of the villain of this story again. That'd be kind of cool. Over the overarching story, whatever it may be. But right now, yeah, I'm thinking we're definitely getting Jace, obviously. I want to say we will maybe see him go into maybe a little bit of black, but not for, like, evil reasons. For, like, he justifiably learns a little bit of dark, like, mind magic. I think that's how the only way I think you'd see a dark black Jace is that, a black blue Jace is that you, he's black blue in the sense that, kind of like how Ashiok is. But that being said, they made Ashiok kind of like as an anti-Jace, so I'm not to retract that. I think they're actually going to keep their core 5 for the Gatewatch and monocolor, because you don't have your... Normally I've seen it where they have the flagship character, their card has always been monocolored. It's been like that since... Ooh, Christ, how long has that been? The flag, I think it's been that since Scars of Mirrodin. We had like Koth on the front and Elspeth on the front for marketing with those, and they're both monocolored. Liliana was the big forerunner of the Innistrad block, and she's mono. Jace, mono. Elspeth, mono. Sarkhan, mono till the very end. And, yeah, who was the one up front in the last one? Gideon, that was it. Gideon and basically all the Gideon, Nissa, and in fact the only multicolor one was Kiora. So there's that. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. I mean, I do. If I were to really, if you'd put money on it, would you say it is? At the moment, I would say yes. I'd say this is legitimate art. If you can disprove me, by all means, I won't retract my statements on it. But I think this is legitimate art. So. That's the way I'm going with it right now. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. I got about 10 minutes to do one more video. So